Let's say suppose we want to divide 12 by 21. So the denominator is ending with 1. When denominator is ending with 1, 2, 3, 4, we decrement the denominator to the nearest multiple of 10, so it comes as 20, and at the same time we decrement the numerator by 1, so it comes as 11. So this can be written as 1.1 by 2. So the first step will remain same, that is 11 will be divided by 2, so 11 by 2 comes as quotient will be 5 and remainder will be 1. Now there will be a difference from the last video. In last video we had seen that we append remainder to the quotient and then divide by divisor. But from now onwards, that is whenever we have denominator ending with 1, 2, 3, 4, we will subtract quotient from 9 and then that will be appended by r, remainder, and then that will be divided by divisor. So this 5 will be subtracted from 9, so that comes as 4, and will appended by remainder 1, so it comes as 14. 14 divided by 2 comes as quotient as 7 and remainder as 0. 7 will be subtracted from 9, so it comes as 2. 2 will be divided by 2, so it comes as 1 and remainder as 0. 1 will be subtracted from 9, so it comes as 8. 8 will be appended by 0, so it comes as 8 by 2, so it will be 4 and remainder as 0. 4 will be subtracted from 9, so it comes as 5. 5 will be appended by 0, so it comes as 5 by 2. So 5 by 2 gives quotient as 2 and remainder as 1, and so on. Now let's see when we have numerator greater than that of denominator. So whenever we have numerator greater than that of denominator, we follow some different process. So the process tells that we find such number or such pair of numbers from left side such that that will be less than that of denominator. So in this case 12 is less than 51, so we consider 12 and we decrement that number by 1, so it comes as 11, and this 50 will be decremented, so that 51 will be decremented, so it will become 50, and this 3, 4, 5 will be our extra digit. So this can be written as 1.1 by 5 and 3, 4, 5 will be our extra digits. So 11 by 5 gives us 2 as quotient and remainder as 1. Now this 2 will be subtracted from 9, so that comes as 7. We have some extra digits, so to 7 we will be adding those extra digits. So this can be written as 9 minus q plus the extra digits by divisor. So in this case quotient is our 2 and that will be subtracted from 9, that comes as 7. 7 will be added with our first extra digit, that is 3, so that comes as 10. 10 will be appended by 1, so it comes as 20. 20 is divided by 5, that comes as quotient as 4 and remainder as 0. Now this 4 will be subtracted from 9, that comes as 5. 5 will be added with 4, that comes as 9. 9 will be appended by 0, so it comes as 0, 9. 9 divided by 5 gives us quotient as 1 and remainder as 4. Now we subtract this 1 from 9, that comes as 8. 8 plus 5 gives us 13. 13 is appended by 4, that comes as 53. Now this 53, if we divide by 5, we get quotient as 10, and we do not want quotient as 10, So what we'll have to do, we'll have to reduce this 4, that is we'll have to reduce the remainder. To reduce remainder, we will have to increment the quotient. So this will become, quotient is incremented 2. So from remainder we will have to subtract the divisor. So 4 minus 5 gives us minus 1. Now this 2 is subtracted from 9, so it comes as 7. 7 is added with our extra digit 5, that comes as 12. And minus 1 will be appended, so it comes as 2. Now 2 divided by 5 gives us 0 and 2. Now we do not have any extra digits, so we just carry out this process, 9 minus q, which will be appended by remainder. So 0 is subtracted from 9, so it comes as 9. 9 will be appended with 2, so it comes as 29. 29 divided by 5 gives quotient as 5 and remainder as 4, and so on. So by observation we can say decimal point will come after 3 decimal points. So final answer is 242.05. Let's say suppose we want to divide 32145 by 32. Denominator is ending with 2 and numerator is having number of digits more than that of denominator. So we need to find a number or a pair of numbers which will be less than that of divisor. So if we go from left hand side, only 3 will be such type of number, as 32 is equal to 32. We do not want equal to denominator, so we consider 3. So 3 will be decremented by 1, so it comes as 2, and 32 will be approximated to nearest 10 multiple, that is 30, and our extra digits will be 2145. So this can be written as 0.2 by 3, 2145. So we follow the same process, that is 9 will be subtracted from quotient. If some extra digits are there, we add to them and append by r and divide by divisor. Since 32 is 2 more than 30, we need to take double of quotient, and suppose if we do not have any extra digits, then it will be 9 minus 2 multiple of q appended by r and divided by d. Okay, so 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 will give us quotient as 0 and remainder as 2. So this double of 0 will be subtracted from 9, so it comes as 9. 9 will be added with the first extra digit, that is 2, it comes as 11. So to 11, 2 will be appended, remainder, so it comes as 31. So when 31 is divided by 3, it gives quotient as 10, and we do not want quotient as 2-digit number, so we will have to reduce this 2, that is we will have to reduce this remainder. To reduce this remainder, we will have to increment the quotient, so it will become, quotient will become 1, and new remainder will be 2 minus 3, that is minus 1. Double the quotient, 2 will be subtracted from 9, so that comes as 7. 7 will be added with first extra digit, that is 9, and that will be appended by minus 1, bar 1. So this is same as minus 10 plus 9, this is minus 1. So when minus 1 is divided by 3, quotient is 0 and remainder is minus 1. Now this 0 will be doubled and subtracted from 9, so this will become 9. 9 plus 1 gives us 10. 10 will be appended by minus 1, so it becomes 0. 0 is now divided by 3, it comes as quotient as 0, remainder as 0. Now doubling this quotient gives us 0 and subtracting from that gives us 9. 9 will be added with our 4, that comes as 13, and 0 will be appended, so it remains 13. 13 is divided by 3, so quotient will become 4 and remainder as 1. Now this 4, doubling of 4 gives us 8. 8 will be subtracted from 9, so it remains 1. 1 will be added with 5, so it becomes 6, and 1 will be appended to 6, so it becomes 16. 16 divided by 3 gives us quotient as 5 and remainder as 1. Now since there are no extra digits present, we will be using this. 5 doubling of 5 gives us 10. 10 will be subtracted from 9, that comes as minus 1. Minus 1 will be appended by 1, so that comes as 1 bar 1, that is equal to 10 minus 1, that is equal to 9. So 9 when divided by 3 gives us quotient as 3 and remainder as 0, and so on. So by observation we can say decimal point will come after 4 decimal points. So final answer is 1004.53. So that's the answer. So if we have denominator ending with 3, we will have to take triple of the quotient when in either of the case when there are extra digits or when there are no extra digits. If we have denominator ending with 4, we take 4 times of quotient on either of the occasions. You can find more examples on this Ekadikena Purvena on my website www.mathlearners.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment sections. Thank you.